So I think you can get into this trap where you kind of overthink things. And so in this business, you make all your returns on a very small number of investments. The problem is you can't predict. I think a lot of people like to believe that they can. The only thing I know about the future, and this is how I think we think about things at YC, is that future billion-dollar companies are going to be founded by really smart, intelligent, hardworking people. That's about the only thing you can predict. You can't predict industries, markets, or verticals accurately at all. The thing is, you sometimes don't know which ones are going to sort of make it on top or not, depending on the implementation or the market, what have you. So you try to invest in mass or in bulk. Getting obsessed about making sure every single investment is going to make good returns will give you a headache, give the founders a headache, and waste a lot of time. When I first started Y Combinator, I was paired up with Paul Buchheit, and he's got a great philosophy about this, and that is trying to have a beginner's mind about everything. Investors trying to show off in a way that says, like, I know everything, or like, you're probably missing out some secret, but they don't actually have specifics for that. I think that gets you into trouble. I think this is a technique for reading literature. You give the author the benefit of the doubt, and I try to give the founders the benefit of the doubt, and then see how it can sort of match. One thing I think about when I'm in interviews is if I get excited about a startup, I'm going to be a little bit more harsh in terms of being critical to make sure, like, I'm not going to let sort of emotion keep me from asking the questions that I want or what I need to ask. And so trying to think of, like, okay, you seem to be really excited about this based on the idea and all that stuff. What are the things I need to make sure are in place to make this happen? Because it's easy to get seduced by the idea. And what you start doing is like saying, like, okay, if it was me doing this, this is all the stuff I was doing. And what you have to start thinking is, like, this is the team that's doing it. Will they do the things that you kind of excited are going to happen? And you need to make sure that you're not feeding it to them, but kind of like seeing, like, can they get to there on their own? I think a lot of founders think that they have to try to sell investors. And for the really good investors, I believe can easily sell ourselves. The hard part for us is, like, just getting to understand what the heck the founder is doing. So that's why clarity of idea is the most important if a founder is going to pitch me. I'm just like, I'm trying to understand exactly what you do. And if I can get that going, then I can take it the distance in terms of figuring out, like, oh, the future of this business could be really, really exciting. And then once I figure out that vision of the future, I look back at them and say, like, are these the guys to do it?